Now, you might think that's a really stupid question to start with, because you think, well, I know what writing is. But I wonder how many of you stop to think about what a strange thing writing is. Because it's a long time since you lot learnt to read. You probably forgot how hard that is. Also, speaking as well, language. Even longer ago you will have learnt to speak, but you all can speak. Language is something that human beings can do. It's one of the skills that we're born with. Same way as fish are born with the ability to breathe underwater, birds are born with the ability to be able to fly, human beings are born with the ability to use language. And we are the only creatures on the planet who can do that, who can use language, who can talk, who can read, who can write. But birds have a very rudimentary system of sounds they can make to communicate. They can make a tweet to say, look out, there's a snake coming, or they can sing a little song to say, come over here, let's make some eggs together. But it doesn't go any further than that. They can't communicate the way that we can. Same way as we can't learn to fly or to breathe underwater. But through language, through talking to each other, through reading and writing, we can build scuba diving equipment, which helps us to breathe underwater, and we can build rockets that will make us fly to the moon. Something which a bird couldn't do, because we have developed language, and it's through language that we've been able to create everything that we've got, all this. If we weren't able to talk to each other, to write things down, to send books around the world, to send information around the world, we wouldn't have been able to build towns and cities and cathedrals and rocket ships and make clothes or do any of the amazing things that we can do as human beings. And that is all down to reading, to language, to being able to talk to each other, and particularly to writing. It's the invention of writing that really led to the explosion of human civilization. But it's a strange thing. If you think about it, talking is a very odd process. But we don't think about it anymore. It's like walking. You don't think anymore about how to walk. When you're walking down the road, you don't say to yourself, right, I need to lift up my left leg, put it forward, lean over, put my weight over there, bring that, do that. At the same time, oh God, I mustn't stop breathing. Yes, I need to breathe in and out and keep my heart going. All these things happen without you thinking about it. The same way that now you talk without thinking about it, and you can read and write without thinking about it. But it's an odd thing. I take in a big breath, I force this air back up my throat, it passes over my vocal cords, which are these weird sort of horrible flappy bits of flesh inside your throat, and they vibrate. You know, like that. That sound comes up into your mouth, and your mouth shapes it with your tongue, your teeth, your lips, the air pressure that you're using, and this regulated sound comes out. But it is just a sound that's coming out. But yet, I'm able, through that, to communicate directly from my brain into yours. I can tell you what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, and you can understand. You can understand it. Next time you're talking to someone, just stop and think of all the work that your mouth is doing to be able to talk. But the fact is, you don't think about that because you were born with that ability. Now, it takes a while. It takes about 2 years to learn to talk when you're born. First of all, you have very basic sounds. You can communicate not much better than a bird. So a baby can go, and that means, I'm hungry. Can I have some more milk, please? Or it can go, which means, I'm tired. Can I go to sleep now? Or it can go, which means, I've just done a massive poo. Can you please change my nappy? But as you get older, it gets more sophisticated, and you can communicate a lot better until you're at the stage where you are now, where you can be gabbling away, several of you at once, all understanding each other, all putting across quite complicated ideas, just through this strange sound coming up. And writing is even stranger. If you think about it, what is writing? Have any of you got books in front of you? Well, just open it up and look at a page. And just remind yourself that all that is this little bunch of little strange black squiggles on a white background. But when you run your eyes across those squiggles, suddenly it comes alive. And it can create people that will make you laugh or cry, or you can fall in love with them, or you can hate them, or you can be scared for them. And not just people, you can create towns and cities, whole universes, just with those strange marks in your well, look, I'll give you a demonstration here.